Okay, so we got Miami and North Carolina here. All right, so first of all, Miami, North Carolina, 58%, 59% is coming in on Miami, Florida here. This line has already seen some sharp action taking North Carolina here, and I'm going to tell you why they're taking this home dog. This is an ACC matchup. Okay, let's not forget Miami, Florida. They just played Florida uh, in week one, okay? They played Florida in week one, well, their first game, and they lost to Florida, the number 8 ranked team, 20-24. So they played a pretty good defensive game against Florida here, in-state rival, and now they go back on the road and play North Carolina. This is going to be a really tough game for Miami here, okay, because they just played a really good defensive game against Florida, an in-state rival, and now they go on the road as the favorite to play a North Carolina team that just played really well against South Carolina at home. So they got some momentum and they held them to about 20 points. Okay, so North Carolina has some momentum here, um, beating South Carolina, an SEC team, and holding them to 20 points. I think North Carolina has improved this year a lot. This is going to be a real fun game to watch. Um, And like I said, this is why the sharp money is already coming in on North Carolina here. This line's dropped from 6 to 5. So this is sharp money coming in on North Carolina as the home dog. Okay? So I don't like normally playing on favorites like Miami after they just played a really tough game against a in-state rival or a conference game. It just doesn't always seem to work out well for them. So this game could be uh, another defensive game, but I see a lot closer of a matchup in this one, a more competitive game here, and this is why you see this line dropping already. Okay, so just we'll see right here. It opened up at 6 and it's dropped to 5. Who knows? By game time Saturday, it might drop even more. I don't think it's going to cross a key number. I don't think this line will go down to 3 or 3.5. It might go down to 4 uh, by game time. But this is my prediction for this game. It's always safe to wait until halftime to see what's going on because things change during the game, and there's a lot of lead changes going through the game, and it's a lot easier to predict going into half. But if you have some knowledge before that, you could kind of sit back and just watch the game and see how the game is being played out. But um, that's my take on this game here. Uh, Usually not a good spot to take a favorite after they just played a really competitive game against an in-state rival or a conference game. But Florida being an in-state rival, SEC team, both being in Florida. So this is going to be a tough game, I believe, for Miami. So we'll see what happens in this game, but that's my prediction for this North Carolina-Miami game here. Uh, Two really good teams that played really good defense in week one. So I'll be back with another video. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you then.